Who should I read my poem to next? Machen wir Monika. Schauen wir mal, ob sich das Simpen gelohnt hat. Hi AJ, having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Ich sag's nicht. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I feel afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share a poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ah ha ha ha. Don't worry, AJ. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. Ich glaube nicht, dass sie mein Poem tatsächlich gelesen haben. Habe ich so das Gefühl. Habe ich dem was Falsches gegeben? You and Sari are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Oh well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there's also some similarities you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. Nein, kriegst du nicht. Nein, du hast es nicht gelesen. Jetzt werde ich wütend. Wir haben uns so viel Mühe gegeben und die lesen dran vorbei. Wir haben da unsere Emotionen reingepusht und die sagt, daraus liest sie, wie toll ich mich um andere Menschen kümmere und wie sehr ich mich um andere Menschen sorge. Mein ganzes Poem war nur über Depression. You sure not reading into it too much? Yeah, danke. Oh, hoppla. Ahaha, could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Ich mach nur sadness, fuck happiness. You knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too. Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased to write their own... Hab ich gerade einen Schlaganfall gehabt? Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ahaha. Ahaha. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Shut the fuck up. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims. Das ist so die sagt, ich habe nicht für die Prüfung gelernt und dann zerfetzt die so mit einer 1 und hat so 1,5 Punkte nicht bekommen und ist mad. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Wie sich die Musik ändert bei ihrem Poem. Hole in wall. It could have been me. See the direction this speckle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late, my retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into anything. Everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize how that now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking, what the fuck? So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. It's einfach eine Kurzgeschichte. So I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. Ja, aber sie hat's vorher schon gemacht. Also sie hat's gemacht, bevor es halt popular war, deswegen. There's a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you will never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So move your hand and go with the flow. Well, thanks, I'm cured. That's my advice for today. Thank you for listening. Du hast keinen Podcast gemacht. Okay, sorry. This is so good, AJ. Okay, sie hat Depression. Leute, sie hat Depression, scheiße. She's actually gonna kill herself, isn't she? Fucking hell. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why, because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know. She knows I'm depressed. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's an AJ poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest, cringe. You're so weird, Sayori. Digga, she's into you. Hehehe. I'm really happy that you wrote one. And just reminds me how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention that the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, AJ. Deep down you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something only real good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright then, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Oh god. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me off the bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. When Sayori said I want breakfast, I felt that. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Yeah. But at least it makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ich fand das nicht so schlecht. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast! Even though you were late for school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Hehehe. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone just judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss my symbolism or something? These wag. It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? What am I doing? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and AJ did too. Ja, stimmt, habe ich ja gesagt. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And AJ liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were... Die Musik ist weg. So invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not why you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that... Maybe it's here a cat fight. That AJ appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as AJ started showing them. Jesus Christ, Nikki verpasst was. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Oh shit. AJ. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain it to her, AJ. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most Jesus fuck. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You do understand that, right, AJ? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? Not like I know anything about writing, but whom I agree with, they probably think more highly of me. Tony. Wen finde ich welchen Writing-Style finde ich besser? Eigentlich ist es Yuri, aber ich weiß nicht, ob ich Yuri oder Sayori Help Me Sayori mache. Help me! How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friends feel like this? AJ, well, that's her problem. It isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair to others to inject her own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she is being. She would never. It's your maturity that made her upset in the first place. Ja, eigentlich schon. Excuse me, are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes... Stop. You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. Soll ich wieder loaden und einfach die Emo-Chick nehmen? My friends are wonderful people and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki poems, they're amazing. Okay, sie hat's aber eigentlich ganz gut gemacht. Because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Okay. Big and beautiful. Okay, ich habe vielleicht die No-Balls-Entscheidung getroffen, aber dadurch habe ich diesen wundervoll Interaction jetzt. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Soll ich nochmal loaden und für die Yuri gehen? Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Ahaha, nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, ich hab nur geroleplayed als der Pussy-Typ, Musi. I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own way, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. Moment mal was. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president regardless of what she says. Sure thing, yeah, is so. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well mostly. AJ, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. Monika steht auf Sayori, ich hoffe es. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. Their poems will turn out even better. Muss ich jetzt nochmal ein Poem schreiben? I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can do at least a better job impressing those I want to express. Ich kann ja nicht mal sehen, was ich schreibe. AJ, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Muss ich jetzt jeden Tag eins machen? Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. Ja, aber die wollen beide Peace von ihm haben. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, AJ, it's nice that I get to spend time with you at the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's hehehe. Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Pussy money weed. You're about to get it. Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Arschloch. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Okay. Oh shit. Ugh. Desire. Joy. Tragedy. Determination. Misfortune. Passion. Romance. Hope. Hope. Agonizing, Beauty. Er geht einfach auf alle drei. You know how it is, bro. Beauty. Misery. Happiness. Uncontrollable. Dream. Lucky. I don't fucking know. Lucky was. Lucky tears. Lucky comfort. Lucky vacation. Ist es relevant, was ich hier schreibe? Lucky tears. Jetzt machen wir nochmal Cute, sliden wir nochmal rein. Cute Ribbon. Fuck it, Cute Ribbon. Precious. Love. Promise.